Hey, Peter here again. Today we're going to talk about the CityBlock object. Did you know that in 3D Basic you can create a New York-style city with just 2 lines of code? It sounds hard to believe, but let's jump straight into it and see how it works. On the first line, I type CityBlock, give the city a name, let's call it LA, and then define its size using X, Y, and Z. The X and Z values determine the total area of the city, while Y sets the height of the tallest building. In this example, I'll create a city that's 40 by 40 meters with a maximum building height of 20 meters. On the next line, I simply type draw. Now I hit run. Boom! Just 2 lines of code, and we already have a complete city in the 3D window. Right now, the city contains buildings, roads, and open squares. But honestly, it looks a little dull. Maybe that's because all the buildings are grey. Let's bring it to life. Before we do that though, I want to make sure I'm working with the same city every time I press run. The reason is that 3D Basic generates a brand new city each time the program runs. To solve that, I add a new line. CityBlock LA faces is true. I place this line before draw, and instantly a bunch of numbers appear above the city. What I'm looking for is something called the seed number. Near the center of the city, you'll find a 4-digit number. Every time a new city is generated, that number changes. So if I want the exact same city to appear every time I run my program, I simply add another line, CityBlock LA.seed.8586. This time, I'll use 8586. Now if we look closely, we can see that every building, road, and square has its own unique number. If I want to change the appearance of a building, move it, rotate it, or even delete it, I can use the number floating above that object. Just for fun, let's make the building called CityBlock 99 red. I'll add this line, CityBlock LA.CB99 color equals red. And there it is. Using this approach, you can customize every single building in the city exactly the way you want, using all the colors, patterns, gradients, textures, and other features available in 3D Basic. What if I want to change all the buildings at once? Easy. I simply remove the CB number. If I do that on the line we just wrote, every building in the city turns red. Now I'd like to add windows to the buildings. A city without windows looks a little strange. With one more line of code and the pane attribute, we can add windows throughout the city. I'll write CityBlock LA.pane is value. The value controls how many windows appear. If I set it to 100, I'll get the maximum number of windows. Personally, I think that's a bit too much, so I'll go with 40 instead. And if I make the background a little darker, you can clearly see the light shining from the windows across the city. Let's finish by switching to FPS mode and taking a walk through the city we've just created. As always, you'll find a link to 3D Basic in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any exciting updates coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.